This is BBC News, the headlines at 11 o'clock. Diplomatic progress. Tonight, the United Nations agrees in principle to a resolution calling for a ceasefire in Gaza.
The critical thing is to set a framework to support the efforts on the ground for a durable ceasefire, one that's respected by all sides, and that's certainly what we're working for, and I think is now within reach.
Well, these are the corridors live outside a meeting which is currently being held behind closed doors. We're waiting for a vote on that resolution. Now, in Gaza itself, the children found starving next to the bodies of their dead mothers. The Red Cross accuses Israel of breaking international law. The other headlines: the Bank of England cuts its interest rate to 1.5%, the lowest level in its history. There's more grim economic news. Nissan axes 1,200 jobs in Sunderland, around a quarter of its workforce. And great with a football at his feet, maybe not so good behind the wheel. Manchester United's Ronaldo has more than a close shave in his Ferrari. Well, hello, very good evening. There's been intense diplomatic activity at the United Nations this evening to reach a resolution over the conflict in Gaza. A deal in principle has been agreed which will stress the need, we understand anyway, for an urgent ceasefire. Now, Security Council members still have to vote on what is a British brokered deal. The meeting was adjourned a little bit earlier, but it is possible that a vote will come any time this evening. Now, meanwhile, the United Nations Relief Agency is suspending part of its aid effort in Gaza after a UN worker was killed by Israeli shell fire. Our Middle East editor Jeremy Bowen reports from Jerusalem, and from the beginning his report contains some extremely distressing images of the aftermath of one attack.